I might do a video later on the rose gardens, but right now there are no roses, so probably have to come back in a month to do this garden. It's really pretty, really beautiful. Whenever it's in full bloom. Obviously that's not the case now, so yeah. But just as a sneak peek, I'll include some old photos that I have from when I was here about 7-8 years ago. So okay. So now I'm walking up towards Utica Park. I'll actually start from the beginning. But this is me walking past the road. So, like I said, it's at Utica and 21st Street. Nice, serene, peaceful park. There's a little road that goes through it here, and the rose garden is up there. But anyway, I'll show you the front of the park. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's about 12:30 right now, so it's not too crowded here. There is a playground for kids, but yeah. So we'll just walk through the middle of the park. Okay, so here's another part of the park. As you approach the front, you have these rocks, and there's like a wooded area that kind of lines the, I want to say, south face of the park, that you can walk through, and normally there's like more plants and whatnot there, but it's a nice area. I'll walk to the front of the park because it's really pretty and there's a good vantage point, but yeah. So there's the road right there. That's but anyway, so that is 21st Street right there. So, and then this is the park going north, but I'll walk you to the front. There's a statue here. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, it's a nice park. They're doing some work, so you do see some cones and whatnot, but you know, as you can see, it's a Sunday afternoon. It's not super crowded here. Very nice park. So here's a view kind of from these steps that kind of lead down. There's two paths, and they come down to the front of the park. It's bordered by 21st Street. All right, so now I'm in the front open part of the park. And so let's see where we're at here. Like I said, that's 21st Street right there, and then that's Peoria right there. So yeah, but this is a really nice park. I mean, as you can see, like I keep saying, it's a Sunday afternoon and it's about 12:30, and so it's not very crowded. I mean, you could sit at the front of this park and just enjoy it. And so I'll include some videos. I mean, it's May right now, so I don't know really when the flowers and all that get put out and are in bloom. I kind of thought they would be already, but we've had a lot of cooler weather actually, and a lot of rain, they probably would not have survived if they were out in the It's a very nice park, and so I came from that area in there. And so normally this wooded area is a little bit more scenic. It does look nice, but I'll give you a view from a different angle here in a second. And there's a little pond down in there, so that's cool. This it's kind of located in the central part of the edge of the park, and it's called Appeal to the Great Spirit. You may not be able to see that because it's shielded, but you know, it's just a celebration or a tribute to the strong Native American heritage and presence in Oklahoma, in this area, which is awesome. It's kind of sad how it happened, but you know, still a great people. Actually a 16th myself. I think they're working on it, so that's the pond anyway. So I don't need to get too close, but I will walk to the other part of the park. And you'll see in just a moment. I mean, it's a nice park. The video doesn't do it justice. Pictures wouldn't even do it justice. You know, you just have to come out here and experience it. And on a nice day like today, when it's like 75 right now, it's probably gonna get up to 89, 90, but very great to be in this park. And there's shade, like trees all around, so you can get some sun if you want. You don't have to be directly in the sunlight. Actually, a lot of people come here to take pictures, because it is, wow, I forgot to zoom out. Sorry about that. But a lot of people come here to take pictures for weddings and different occasions. But yeah, I'll show you this edge of the park here. It's pretty nice. So, nice part of the park. This is, again, we're by the road, that border, but there's a sidewalk here, and you can kind of see these rocks and things, and it's really nice. So here's like a little pond area. I'll actually step up on the sidewalk here. Yeah, the park's, it's nice. It's not at its best right now, but you know, it's nature. So to me, it's just beautiful. You don't have to have a ton of flowers and whatnot. I think this park's a little more higher maintenance because there's these beds for flowers and things like that, and then you have the rose garden adjacent. But yeah, just beautiful. So I really like this shot. When I was in college, this is my favorite park in town. I don't know about that now, but when I was in college, it definitely was. And the first year I was an RA, like the second activity that we did was come to this park and do like a picnic, and it was really good. It was a blast because you have a ton of room, you know. It's not one of those parks that you'll say, oh well, it's the weekend, or it's this, it's that, it's going to be too crowded. It's never really that, you know. And you've seen people I've gone by in passing, but not too many people. And I apologize if I'm talking super low, but you know, I am around people and families and whatnot, so yeah. And you have little benches like this one right here around the park, so you don't have to sit on the ground. If you're just driving by and you decide, hey, I just want to stop and take in some nature, you don't have to have a picnic blanket or sleeping bag or whatever. There's plenty of benches around here where you can sit, and there is a bathroom, which I'm not going to take a picture of. You might have seen that in my first shots of the park, but yeah, it's basically just like a park with rolling hills and trees, you know, throughout the park, and some flowers and ponds and what have you, but very nice, peaceful, and tranquil. Obviously you can hear the birds and whatnot, so very nice space. See, so There's another bench. That one's in the sun, but nothing wrong with a little vitamin D. So, all right, so one thing that I failed to mention was that on one of the entrances to the park, like this road kind of bows, it pulls off from 21st Street and goes all the way around up, and it kind of separates the park from the Rose Gardens, and then it comes out at Peoria, so that's cool. Multiple entrances and access points, but you can actually park right there. It's a little less crowded because in the middle of the park we have a lot of families and it's the obvious place to park. So, but if you're just gonna, I mean, it's not a super huge park, so even if you park there and walk through the whole park, you're not gonna get worn out. But sometimes that's a better space just because it is less crowded. If you're concerned about people hitting your car, you have a newer car, you don't want door dings and whatnot. And then there's also this area here. I feel like there's a statue that I missed, but yeah, so I mean, that's a nice little area if you just wanted to sit over there, pull off the road, stop and take in some nature. Obviously there's benches over there in that area. So this on this other side of the road, this is the park as well. You know, so it's nice. There's not a ton of people here. This is your, gate for the park. I'll actually walk across here, show you what that's all about. Still planting some flowers, but it's a nice little area to walk through. So, yeah. And this is poems and promises. Beautiful statue, and obviously you have your benches here, so that's really nice. I never really come to this part of the park because I usually park in the middle, but it's a nice little area. So, municipal herb garden, so that's cool. Don't know too much about it, but very nice. Here's the part near that parking lot that I was talking about. As you can see, there's not many cars over there. It's by the road. This isn't a high crime area, but usually you have water going through this little creek here. This is a nice little place to walk. It's surrounded by a neighborhood, which usually is a good thing if it's a good neighborhood. This is a more historical part of Tulsa, so people who live here typically have roots, so they care about the maintenance and upkeep of the park. So that's a plus, having a neighborhood like that around it, because they will complain. Whereas some neighborhoods that aren't as well grounded in the community, or may even trash the park, that's not going to be the case here. So, not that it doesn't need any work, but yeah. So, this garden is for educational display only. Take nothing but memories, leave nothing behind. That's nice. Okay, and one more thing before I head out. I thought I might have missed a statue over here. I don't think I did, but anyway, this garden, or this park, is as green as it looks in the video. So it's not some kind of color or saturation. I don't even do that. Now, I did have a Note 5 that would do that automatically with the camera. It was interesting. Those OLED displays automatically do that, but Samsung kind of made the camera mirror that. I don't think the iPhone 7 Plus does that, because when I watch my videos, the greens are usually true greens that look as lush or as drab in the video as they are in person. So yeah, I'm not enhancing anything to make the videos look better. I want you to see these parks and whatnot as they are. I mean, it's nature. It has seasons and variations in color and things like that. So I don't think I missed a statue, but just walk across here to see what this is. And how can it be said, I am alone when all the world is here to look upon me? So, Shakespeare. Okay guys, at this point I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I look forward to putting more of these out in the coming weeks as the weather continues to improve and the clouds dissipate. Anyway, I hope you had a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, nice place.